Well, I haven't seen it.
And for those of you who are new here, this is the stream is on FischerMTG. We're here every Saturday.
Twitch channel.
Yep, the family Twitch channel. And when are we here, Dana?
Every Saturday and Monday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time.
Yep. And we also will probably have at least some portion of this up on YouTube as well on Dana's channel, which is at DanaFischerMTG on YouTube. Oh, PJ's back. Hey, PJ.
Hi, PJ.
All right. You want to start off with the?
Yeah,
you
this
like that?
one I haven't seen.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we just built that, right? You haven't played it yet.
No.
We just built it today. On Arena.
Standard ranked.
Okay. Oh, PJ, that's very kind of you.
Thank
PJ
you.
says, hey, the best Magic stream. That's awfully kind of you. Oh! Look at that.
Thank you, Liam.
Thank you, Liam, for the cheer. Appreciate it.
I like this hand. This hand seems fine.
All right. Sounds good. Liam, glad you could join. We were going to have actually Liam on as a guest, but we couldn't quite get the technology working. We're not exactly sure, so we'll do that again sometime, though, for sure.
Yeah.
We'll get it
I
working.
just pass here.
All right.
I think I play a Scoos.
Kind of like the stone coil.
Oh. Yeah.
Although maybe the Barkite would have been the best, but it's hard to say. If you get a gem ranger, this is really good.
Yeah.
But
Faster.
because the Scoos is kind of, I think, better when you can use it more.
Yeah.
Oh. Liam says you should play mono green in historic. It's way better.
No, I play elves in historic.
Well, there was mono green though as well.
Yeah.
The elves list is mono green. Just a different mono green.
Ooh, that was not a bad draw.
Oh, that works. Oh, Will's here. Hey, Will. Will says hello there. How's it going? Can't stay long, but I thought I'd come say hi. Well, thank you. It's good having you here.
My aim and their claws, you're done.
I think there would have been a consideration for not killing that, by the way. Because I'm not sure you're that scared of it, but keep it back to protect. Yeah. Because then Vivian also ticks up higher. PJ says, do you play Arena off stream?
A little bit, but not much. I normally play during the stream.
Yeah, Dana has a lot of other activities and stuff, so
Yeah.
finding all the
Thanks
all the
for
time.
cheering again, Liam.
So Liam's going. We're just figuring out as well what cheering does. I believe the main thing is cheering bits. Each bit is worth a penny, I think.
Yep.
That goes to the stream. So I think that is what it does. Sort of like a mini donation. Thank you.
I'd get out of the way if I were you.
We're definitely still learning all this stuff.
Yep.
And by the way, for those of you who don't know, if you check on the channel points, which are called Nissa points, you can see some fun things that maybe you can put Dana up to doing if you get enough of them.
Well, thank you for sharing another bit, Liam.
You know, there's a chance Liam's spamming to see the little animation with the token, Dana.
I guess, yeah.
But you know, that's not bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Liam. You want to resolve? Don't try to eat and play. That's an advanced skill. I can kind of help with some of that.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh. Boo.
I'll return with larger predators.
Liam says, oh my god, my keyboard. Oh, Johnny's here saying hello,
Hi,
Dana and
Johnny.
Adam. That's cool. All right, Dana, anything end of turn?
Yeah, Scoos.
Scoos, let's activate.
Robber.
Okay, that sounds good. Ooh, lots of good stuff going on here.
Maybe another Barkite troll?
Do we attack first? Do
Oh,
we?
yeah.
What do we do first? Do you think?
Maybe attack with everything.
Okay,
first.
I think that could work. Yeah.
Liam's keep spamming.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We like seeing the. Thank you for the bits.
Yep, and we like
Seeing the
photo.
animations. It's in the graveyard. Okay. Do you want to eat the stone quill? Serpent in your graveyard, Dana? Huh? To make it bigger?
Oh, sure.
Yeah? Okay. Oh, you want to tell stream what you have here, Dana?
Oh, yep, I got a Coke. Thanks to my mom.
And they're dead. Okay. Liam says he's 6-0 in a draft. Nice, Liam.
Nice.
Okay. Do you want to be drinking the Coke while I control here?
I think it's fine now.
Yeah, you're fine?
I've
Okay.
got some
Don't
stuff.
try to do both. That's extra advanced.
Yeah,
Bad things can happen.
although there is a lid.
Do you want to tell chat why you have a Coke?
Oh yeah, since last night I had, and Friday nights I normally
Wanna
have
keep going?
some later nights, and so to stay energized on the stream, I get some Coke.
The one time a week.
Yep.
And what were you up late last night doing?
Watching some Star Wars movies with a couple of friends because I haven't. Well, I guess I've seen one Star Wars movies when I was 3, so I don't remember anything. So we're watching them with some friends who love Star Wars.
And which episode last night?
Last night
Tell
we
people?
watched episode 3, and I knew bits and pieces of Star Wars, and that one helped put all of them together.
Yeah. Made a lot of the connections, huh? Liam says Wars of the Star. Yep.
I think I attack.
Okay.
Hi-ya.
Oh, wait. Actually, maybe you wanted to cast a stone coil first.
Oh, yeah.
But that's okay.
Thank you, Eric Lensher, for the follow.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh. What do you think? Yep. I was just gonna say. I think it's bye-bye, Vivian.
I think I just attacked.
Okay. Burning Oblivion says, hi Dana, hi Adam. Ready to stomp some opponents? Yep.
Yep.
We're trying an updated version of Mono Green here. Cedric actually wrote about it and looked pretty cool. Dana and I both thought it seemed like a fun list. He had some good arguments for why certain cards weren't in here, so giving it a go.
Hiya. Take that. And now that. Enter.
Good.
Yeah, they don't have any creatures. Neither do
But you
I.
can still eat random things.
Yeah, just to eat random things.
That's no fun.
He's choosing Ethan.
Probably. So do you want to, wait, hold on. Do you want to eat stuff though?
Yeah.
Like, just to like, eat because the ooze is hungry? Nope, Andrea's here, Capello. I'm the mean one.
You are.
Was he mean? He was a little mean.
Yeah, earlier today he was very mean to me. Very mean. He said we were
settled
playing
the
a
record.
brawl,
Oh.
and I had done like a full swing and
I
with
think-
like
what's
10,
the mobilized
12
distance? How much does it cost to activate? Oh, okay.
with
You
like
could do
12 creatures, and then he settled the wreckage to me. Attack.
Okay, let's see if they can stabilize or if we got them. Ow.
Darn it!
That's rude.
That's really rude, actually. Pass?
Ooh, here's a good question. You do it now, you avoid counterspell.
Yeah.
Later, you might avoid some removal.
Boom.
Kind of for me. Okay. I think you'd make an argument either way.
Together, we will prevail.
That is Anissa. Are they not allowed to have Anissa?
The land fights for us.
No one's allowed to have Nista for me.
Hmm.
No blocks. This is very unfortunate. I think that casualties of
Yeah, that was really good. That's what they needed at the time, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. You need a creature. Or something good.
I can kill this and attack him and kill him.
That is true. Okay. If
I
he
can
doesn't,
kill him.
if they don't have anything,
Yeah.
you think it's worth a try?
Yep.
Okay. We can try it. Liam says he's 6'1" in draft. That's cool.
Nice.
PJ says your stream is in 1080p only. I hope it's not going to lag too much on my side. Yeah, I do think we have it on that setting, PJ, but if you think we should have a, I don't know, we're still learning some of the settings here, so if you think there's something that would help on our side in general
Nope,
for
he didn't
people.
have anything.
Wow, it worked.
Woo!
Nice.
That top deck actually was nice.
Ah.
We made it to goal!
Oh yeah, that's right. That was the last time, right?
We
That was
made
the goal.
it to goal! Or no,
All right.
that was the time before.
Or time before. Yes, that's true.
Last time was Thursday, because I decided to do a bonus stream. But we made it to goal!
All right. PJ says I usually watch in 480p.
I don't know
PJ,
what any of that means.
That's the resolution, like how sharp it is, and
Ah.
you know how it looks. Were the other streams different? Because I don't think we've changed any settings here, PJ. I don't know if the others work differently for you or how that works.
I think this sounds fine to keep.
Okay. You get a lot of 2-drops. Well, things that can be 2-drops.
Lots of 2-drops.
Yeah, I like the bark actually.
And it buys me time since I only have 2 lands at the moment, and then I
That's
can
true.
hopefully do a Vivian. at
That's
some point.
true. Ooh.
Excuse.
Goose? Are we attacking? What are we doing?
Attack and play Scoos.
Okay. Is that Coke good, Dana?
Of course it is, Daddy. And I never dislike Coke. And you know this.
Fair. Yeah? Your turn?
Yeah, my turn.
Let's go. You good to go?
Yeah. Do I just attack and flash in a Wildborn?
Okay. Or do you want to kill that Jarell is the other thing.
Oh yeah, I want to kill that
I
Jarell.
mean, it's a consideration.
Jarell dies. Oh.
Like, 'cause drill can allow them to like run away with things. Yeah, good call. Good remembering, Dana.
It's turn, I think, 4, and he's at, and they are at 11.
They are. But still a lot that can happen. A lot that can happen. So we'll see. Like that.
I think before playing Vivian, I go Scoo's Wildborn.
Well, they also, like, keep in mind, they do kind of scale a bit.
Or do I just play the Vivian now? I think I just...
It's kind of up to you.
Scoo.
My heart beats in unison with the
Submit
wild.
0.
Okay.
Pass.
Sir Mopalot's here. I hope you're both doing well today. Thank you, Sir
Thank you,
Mopalot.
Sir Mopalot.
Oh.
No!
I've seen too many species die already.
I go Wildborn, Scoos, pay 1 to make this a 3-3.
I think that can work. Yeah, that could work. Because you might have a turn. Remember, you can bring something back. I don't know what he has in this. What they have in their graveyard. Nothing. Okay. Doesn't matter.
Although I guess I do have some.
You do. But that can always wait, right?
Yep.
Non-creature spells. It doesn't affect you overly much,
I
does
don't
it?
have many non-creature spells in this deck.
There's a few.
A few, yeah.
Oh, Liam 6-2 in draft.
Oh, this is your last game in draft. Good luck.
Last one either way.
No! 2 opponents in a row playing this. This is not allowed.
Yeah.
This is not allowed. Not allowed.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Okay.
Okay,
nice to see you.
that's a thing.
Play
okay,
this
now
and
let's think
attack
about
with
this.
everything.
Yeah.
I definitely play that.
Now, do you want to pay? I think you do.
Yeah.
Or do you want to save the
No,
space
definitely.
for something? Just do that. Yeah, I think that probably works.
Thank you for the follow, Liam.
Oh yeah, thank you, Liam. Yep.
And then attack with this and this. This
Yeah.
at Nissa, this at him, because this is technically attacking.
Well, I don't know if you want to. Remember, Elspeth can bring something back.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe both at him, both of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Both of them.
Okay, let's try that.
Both to the face.
Pasico says huzzah. Hello, Pasico. Glad you could join us. As a reminder, you can check out some of the fun things you can do with the channel points, aka Nissa points. We set those up for those of you that weren't here last time when we were talking about that. We had some good suggestions from people. Added some of our own that we thought of. Okay.
Okay. Maybe next time we don't even want to send it at Nissa if he doesn't.
I mean,
have stuff,
maybe,
'cause then
right?
He's dead.
Okay. But see, this way they didn't get value out of the Elspeth, right? Elspeth
Yep.
conquers death, so, well, they got value the first time. But. Let's see here. Well, Fairy's annoying, but... Abram's here. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, Abram. How's it going?
Hi, Abram.
Glad you could join.
Oh, now I don't win. Now I don't just flat out win.
Well, it depends, right?
Mm-hmm. He untaps land and then he can block.
Well, what could you draw, though?
A pump spell or something, or a removal spell.
Yeah. So there's, options.
Oh, but he put himself to 3. Where?
Okay, to put himself back up. Burning Oblivion asks, doesn't killing other people's Nissas bring Dana nightmares?
Nope. Because
No, because they're not really like, you don't want others to have Nissas, right? Oh, thank you, Liam, for the cheer.
Again. Well then, double Wildborn.
Interesting. All
I
right.
think I attack with questing beads, of course, at him.
Well, let's see. What are in graveyards?
Oh, nope. I attack with both.
Okay.
And then I can eat his euro. Because-
And you have a Scoos as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So just attacking them?
Yep. You?
Ooh. Oh, it's too late now. I was just thinking there could I wonder if you no, you don't lethal anyway. Okay, go ahead. I was wondering because you could actually theoretically even just play Stone Coil for 0, put it in the graveyard for Scoops can be bigger, but I don't think that makes it. It doesn't make a lethal attack anyway.
No, because
So,
he blocked.
yeah.
Him blocked.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a momentary thought.
Yep.
Okay.
Do
You
it.
want-
I still make scoos. One
I think
bigger.
you at least, I think, right?
Euro.
Okay. So do you keep making it bigger, you think? A little bit more?
Well, I want to play these two.
Do you? Do you want to maybe
no.
do some damage now? And
My
do you have
idea.
3 creatures? No.
Yeah.
Well, no, you have 2 more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But if he,
I think
had
playing one of those preservers is fine.
Yeah.
Well, if you did that differently, then maybe you would have blocked differently.
Yeah, because if I had just done the stone coils separate from
Yeah.
there, they would
And
have
it's a little bit
blocked the
of a, yeah.
scoos. And then it's a waste.
Yes,
My graveyard
agreed.
Eat the barcode, so. And now they are at 1.
Okay. One's a good place for our opponent to be at, right?
Yep, for us.
Right? Oh, Dana, drinking soda and controlling the game at the same time. Is that okay?
Yep.
Or does it just drip a little bit?
It's just
I know, it's just the water, the condensation. Here, I'll do this.
I don't want to accidentally press G.
Okay.
Although I'm not sure if that things-
Pass?
What? Yeah, pass.
Okay, let's go. See what they have here. So much clicking, Dana.
It's fun! Besides, there's nothing to do in the meantime.
Well, okay, that's fair. At the moment, there's nothing. This is
Oh yay, more clicking!
I've got it.
Seriously.
okay. Seriously, apparently.
And then he's gonna bounce the scoop.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
Or they're gonna
Oh.
be on scoops.
You should have, yeah, never mind.
What?
Okay.
What?
I would say you couldn't do Wildman Preserver anyway before or after because Teferi's in play.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
There goes nothing.
Abram says you would love MTGO. At some point, I think Dana will get into MTGO, but a lot of other things happening first.
Yeah.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
If I draw a removal spell, who's dead? Or they're dead.
Oh, Andrea says I still need to install MTGO on my new PC. Uh-oh.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
Ooh.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, hello. You're
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Thank you. Take action.
I'm not sure if they had another. No, I think they could have actually just not done that and kept the land untapped, and then they don't outright lose.
Well, they didn't know. Oh, yeah, they did
They knew,
know.
yeah.
Wow.
Interesting. Okay,
Okay.
we'll take that.
We will.
Andrea says, thanks, opponent. Yeah, right?
Yep.
Thank you for killing your Teferi. I thought it looked bad when it was being king, but... Abram says, it's gold, it happens. This is true. Oh! Noble Murloc is here.
Hi.
Okay, Scott, he says, hey guys, it's Jar Jar and Lily. Hope all is going well. What do you think? You keeping this?
Yeah, I
Okay.
like this. But just don't call. So.
And hey, Lily, glad you could join us. Do you want to say hi to Lily?
Yep. Hi, Lily.
For those of you who don't know, Lily and Dana are very similar ages.
Mhm.
Lily already turned 10 recently. Dana's about to turn 10 later this month.
Yep. Very excited.
Well, glad you could join. Have some fun here. We're playing Mono Green in Standard.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Topples for the raid.
Wow, thank you, Jamie. Raiding with a party of 173.
Wow, thank you.
Whoa. Hello, everyone.
Hello. And
Wow.
my name's
Thank you, Jimmy,
Dana.
for the follow.
Me and my dad are streaming here on our family Twitch channel, FischerMagic. You can find me on my social media, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at DanaFischerMTG.
We should create a command for this at some point, by the way.
For sure.
No, this is not a draft. We can actually do a draft after this if people
Yeah.
want. That is totally cool. I think we started off with some Mono Green and Standard. But we can totally mix it up in a number of different ways.
Thank you, Sloth and AV.
Oh, wow, thank you for the subscription. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, we've been doing pretty well. Have you won all the games so far, I think?
I think I have, yeah. And I got up to gold.
Okay, we have, hey, quick question. Are you all family-friendly stream? Yes. Especially with Dana, who's 9 here. We definitely keep things family-friendly, so...
I should have played this before text.
that's okay. There's a lot going on with the raid.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you said, Dana, normally you're here, we're here Mondays
yeah,
and Saturdays at 3:30
3:30
Pacific.
p.m. Pacific time, yes.
Sloth says, congrats on starting streaming. Thank you, Sloth. You just started about a month ago.
Thank you, Noble Murloc.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much for the
for the
subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things with the, it's basically with the events not really happening and all that, Dana really wanted to still be able to play Magic and connect with the community.
Yep.
It's really a lot of the people that she meets at events that she sees a lot that, unfortunately put a little bit of damper things with the pandemic, but streaming and also creating other videos on YouTube
Yep.
allowed that to happen.
Oh, come on! I guess it's still for Mystic, so it's a now counter spell. It's still a hammer spell. But it's a little better.
Oh, okay. Zelky says quality is set too high, which makes watching it on a mobile device impossible. Sorry about that. We're still learning some stuff.
Yeah.
And so we'll look to adjust that. I'm not going to try to do it right now, but certainly will. And Specuomage says, I just want to make sure I've only seen one before and I have a young boy and he always wants to watch streams. We definitely will keep this nice and clean. So, Zelky says a lot of Twitch people recommend starting out at 720p. Or you get upgraded to allow your viewers to change the quality. Okay. We will look into that.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Andrea says, yep, stream is only at 1080p, but I think after a while you stream
thank you,
Twitch
Jamie
enables.
Topples, for subscribing.
Oh, wow. No, actually, yeah, it was Dr. Unks who gifted a tier 1 subscription.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Dr. Unks. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Liam, for the cheer.
We also have to give a shout out Duncan Can't Die, who created the little pop-up using the icon, which is from Dios, great artist in Brazil. That created that. Goes on Dana's tokens. Andrea says Dr. Unks was in the brawl today. Very cool. Did you play against him or no?
I think I played against... I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Okay.
I do not know.
I wasn't here the whole time.
No, you weren't. You were barely there. Alright,
Anyone wants to, do you pronounce your name Drunks or Dr. Unks?
thank you, Dr.
Oh my God, Dr.
for
Unks.
another gift subscription.
Gifting all kinds of subscriptions. Thank you. Wow, appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to actually work on some custom emotes for subscriptions. So those are coming very soon. That's one of the other things we need to figure out a little bit. But yeah, we've just been kind of, starting out on a lot of this stuff. So again, please keep the recommendations coming.
Yep.
The quality thing is a good note because don't know for sure on how to set a lot of these things. Oh, Enermido says the stream keeps cutting out, but Andreas is not for him. So, yeah, please let us know if anything isn't working well on anybody's end.
Thank you, Liam, for tuning 6 bits.
Okay, are we good, Dana, here?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Liam, for tuning 9 bits. And I play SKUs.
Yeah, and Ruth says, wow, he gifted 2 subs before subscribing. What a nice guy. Yes, thank you. That is very, very
Thank you.
kind. And yeah, so I'm having a little bit of trouble actually, because I'm failing keeping up with the all the chat stuff. We're not used to having quite so many people here, but this is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for joining, and thank you, Jamie, for the raid. Isda says stream looks good on my end. That is cool. Yeah, again, we're always looking to see if we can make anything better.
I think we just all out.
All right.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
I honestly have not been paying attention to the game at all. I've been trying to keep up with chat. Andrea says nice emotes. Ruth says no worries,
Thank you,
you're doing
Liam, for
fine.
tuning 5 bits.
By the way, you can check the actual sort of challenges on the with channel points, aka Nissa points. So if you click there, you can see we just created those, There's a lot of fun things that we have. Basically, you can make Dana do things she wouldn't normally do. Is that fair to say, Dana?
Yep.
Play different decks and play different colors or do something styles or something like that.
Yeah. All right, let's play again.
Stacy Star says Dana's so cute and Daddy's so handsome. I don't know about the last one, but Dana's sometimes cute. Maybe.
Daddy.
Andrea says, Dana plays Simic Nexus in Historic. This might not be legal anymore starting Monday. This is true.
This is
I'll
true.
tell you what, we will change that to something else if that ends up being the case.
Yeah. Thank you, Liam, again, for cheering it one bit.
Dr. Unk says, this is going to be banned in all formats on Monday.
No, she better not.
Andrea says, Dana plays Burn. You know, there is a deck for Dana to play.
Yeah, there is.
I think that's what, the 50,000 option?
I think it is, yes.
PJ says mono blue standard. Yep, any of it is possible. Liam likes the mono blue and standard. And Dana, by the way, just so you know, we have over 100 people joining us right now.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, everyone. That
everybody.
is so awesome.
Oh, thank you, Sloth for cheering 500 bits.
Wow, that is awesome. Sloth says, can't stay unfortunately, have to go make dinner. Really happy for you, Dana. Looking forward to catching some of your streams. Good luck with your games today.
Thank you.
That is awesome. Thank you, Sloth. Really appreciate it. Very generous. And we would love to see you. Again, this is about having fun and connecting with people and having a good time.
Mm-hmm. I think I attack and then maybe kill a different champion. Oh, thank you, Fat.
Oh, thank you, Fatty Chopper, for the cheer.
Yep,
100
thank
bits.
you.
All right, what do you think here?
Um,
Well, all kinds of cheering going on. Dr. Unk's cheered 3, or Drunks, we're not quite sure. 300 bits.
oh,
Fatty Chopper says, keep those wins coming.
yeah.
Dana's trying.
All right, let's attack.
Dr. Unk says, you pick.
I like Dr. M.
Dr. Unks. Okay, I agree. Sounds much more professional and whatnot.
All right, do I ramp throw kill something or do I just play as Goose? I like just playing as Goose.
Okay. Dr. Unk says, you can call me Susan if you want. Should we call him Susan? No? At least call him something to make sense.
Yeah. All right.
Andrea says, I'll change your name in Discord to Susan. Roller cases, just don't call them late for dinner. Oh, you guys are hilarious.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Click.
that's not good.
Well, I can ramp through and kill it. But then he re-equips it to like a
Yeah.
champion.
That's a little unfortunate. Yeah, Ruth says likes. Yikes, rather. Andrea says name changed in the SD Arena events Discord. Susan, aka Dr. Hunks. All right, what's the plan here? How are we going to? Oh,
Oh, thank you, Liam,
Liam
for
subscribed.
subscribing.
Thank you, Liam. Appreciate it.
All right, I think I ran through kill the Scorch better.
Make him at least have to re-equip.
Yep.
Okay. Dr. Unk says, Dr. Susan Unk's MD, PhD, DBS, please.
I think I just attack with one thing, or do I not?
Well,
attack?
what are they going to do next turn?
Well, they are going to equip this, and then if I don't have a blocker, I die.
I don't know if you immediately die.
No, I do. I did the math.
Because,
I
oh yeah,
did the math,
you do
Steve.
exactly die, you're right.
I did the math.
Yep, fair point. You exactly
I
die.
did the math. All right, so I think I don't
But one of them
risk it,
just
so.
chumps, right? If you just leave one back?
No, they both jump. They have first
Can
strike.
you? Well, yeah, but if you leave 2 of them, do you at least kill something? I guess is what I'm thinking. So, like, should you leave both back?
Yeah, definitely.
Andrea says, Dana, teach the math to Adam. Yes. Oh,
Hi.
hello, Sadie.
Hello.
This is. Do you want to say hi to the little
yeah.
over 100 people watching?
Oh, yeah. Hello.
This is Dana's older sister, Sadie. Oh, cool. Sounds good.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Yep, he had a removal spell.
Okay. Oh, Dr. Ung says, hello, Sadie. Sadie, you got a shout out. Abram asked if you have marshmallows, Dana.
I do,
You
actually.
do have marshmallows here.
Okay, there they are. We've got a whole bag and another bag.
You haven't dug into them yet, though, have you?
No, I haven't. I've just been drinking Coke and a few chips.
People are going to think I'm a bad father. This is not cool, Dana.
You're not a bad father, Daddy.
You're admitting I'm not a bad father?
You're a good father.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
Alright, I think I blocked like this. Blocked first strike damage.
Sure. Yeah, it's kind of like either way. It's not looking the best, though.
I'm dead. I'm dead, Daddy.
Okay. Well, look, Fatty Chopper says, I have an idea for next game. Let's draw a lance. Sure.
Sure, I'd like